Mappa have done a great job in season 2 with Nanami in Jujutsu Kaisen. So let's draw him. I'm on a landscape page. Use pencils and erasers for these and hit your pause button if I go too fast, right? Head is over the right hand side. His hand is wrapped coming up here. So we're going to start with those glasses, right? So if you've something circular that's like the right size, you could draw around them, or you could use a compass or a stencil or anything like that at all. If not, go for the freehand. So we're going to just go for this. Okay. Then the other one over here, it's about a circle in the distance as well, the width between the two. Maybe a bit more even. Okay. So now these glasses of his are a bit more detailed, right? So they've got rims to them, so you just go around that edge again. Right, and then over here too. Okay, not bad, just to get us started. So then these are joined together. These lines are coming across his nose. All these metal sort of bars and stuff. That they're strange glasses, aren't they? To be fair. Looks like there's like a little extra section around the top there. Maybe another here. Like just a little extra edge line there. So then there's the metal parts that come onto the face, right? So it goes around and then up the side. So it like curves around and then down, and then it goes in and then down the back. And he seems to have little vents or something here, like shadows on the inside of them. This seems to go underneath here and back in. And then he's a bit that like sits on his nose. Okay, complicated, these glasses. So he's frowning real heavy, right? So his eyebrow kind of comes across these as well. So we got to do the eyebrow as well, I guess. So this eyebrow, it goes back up there, right? Maybe it's underneath it actually in this case. We could go, yeah, we'll go maybe underneath. He's like frowning pretty heavy there. And he actually have texture lines on his eyebrow. Right, and then we got the rest of that metal drawn in on the glasses on this side. Like so. Right, and I think that's all the glasses. Okay, so you could just color these green, which we sometimes see in the anime, or you can add the eyes. So let's go with the eyes. I'm going to do it anyway. So we go up, very thin eyes, across, like that, right? And you got to thicken it up a bit. Just make it a bit of a heavier line. Okay, and then that bottom eyelid line. Very thin eyes, like that. And he's got like extra lines around the eye here. And then the iris, very small semicircle. And the pupil, just there. And then we go the other way. And we'll make it darker, thicker. And then the iris, half circle, pupil. Okay, that's his eyes. So then we got like some frowning sort of lines on his nose here. Nose comes down there. Then you got nostrils. So this one's like pretty big. And then this one's smaller. It's just the way they draw it. And then his mouth. Broken anime mouth line. And then the bottom lip. There. And then a real long chin. That's very square and strong. Like that. And like roughly, eyes to the bottom of the nose is about the same as bottom of the nose to chin. So this area and this area are about the same. Okay. And then nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So like the nostrils to the bottom lip line, about the same as bottom lip line to chin. You can go for the jaw then. Up the side of the face. Boom. And then about here is where you curve, go up towards his ear. That jawbone. Going up that way. And then at the top here we got like sideburns. And his ear. So the sideburns go like behind the ear and the ear's in here. Top of your ear lines up with your eyebrow, roughly speaking. It depends on the head tilt of the character. But roughly your ear lines up with the top of your eyebrow. I think his head is tilted forward a bit, it looks like. Ear lines inside, the easiest way, letter J to get you started. Like that. But if you want, you can add more detail to it. And he's got like defined cheek sort of bones there as well. And lines just on the temple of his forehead. like so. So, part in his hair is just here. Put a V, and your forehead is about the same size as your nose, roughly. Okay, that's about the height of his forehead. And he's got all these zigzag lines that just come down the side of his head. And they kind of come down here as well. And then his hair spikes, his fringe comes out the front. And we've got all these hairlines coming out the side of his head. And his hair sort of like combed over. Going up all this way. Comes over into the middle. Kind of bumps probably up off the top of my page there. And there's a part in his hair here. And then hair spikes down this way. Part in his hair is here, so just these texture lines go either side. Make some more texture in here. Going down that way. So his neck then is real wide, right? He's very muscular in this. So he's got like a real wide neck. And then we have like his Adam's apple there, neck muscles. And then the shirt collar, so it comes out around here, down the middle. Some on this side, you can see maybe collarbones. And then the back of the shirt, it's like buttoned down, right? So it's got like a button here, and then comes back around. It seems like it goes underneath there. And another button here. Neck in there. Other side of the collar. And again, it's kind of buttoned down here. Down that way, there. And then his shoulder comes off here, and he's got like a gun strap or something strapping for his shoulders. Shirt goes this way, folds on this, and then this leather strap goes down behind his hand, it looks like, so I'll stop it there. Right, so that's his head, right? So now this hand that's wrapped in his tie. There's a lot of detail in this hand. So we can't see the thumb, so we can just see fingers, right? So the side of his hand, it's like bandaged, right? It's like all bumpy up the side, right? And then the bandage comes across the knuckles. It's all wavy. Down this way. There's all polka dots on it, but you do that with color when you're coloring. So it's like all sort of wrapped across here. And then side of his hand, so little finger comes up this way. like curling in towards him. So it goes sort of around. They put a lot of effort into their hands, especially when they're close up like this. I think Mappa are the best at hands. Right, and then you like knuckle lines on this. And knuckle lines there. So that's even hard to draw. And that's just one finger. So, next finger. 1, 2. So you have, on fingers, you have 3 segments. 1, 2, 3. And they bend and change, right? So you have 1, 2, 3. 2 knuckles. 1, 2. And a knuckle where it joins the hand. So this is segment 1, segment 2, segment 3. It goes up like that. And then we have the fingernail on top. Which comes down, they actually draw in the skin around the fingernail, right? So they actually have a little bump there. And then knuckle here. And then this comes down to the knuckle in the hand. So incredibly detailed fingers. I love it. Fair play. Mappa knocking it out of the park, even with the hands that they draw. They're too good. Okay, and then there's like a bit of skin. Okay, and then the next finger. Like you can tell, like an animation studio really cares when they like draw a hand like very well. Right, knuckle there, knuckle here, down the back. Like they even have like little tiny little lines here for the knuckle on the side of the hand. Impressive. And then the finger, the little finger, comes down there. Right, and just finish his shoulder off in behind the hand. Now if you want to add all your polka dots or color green or whatever you need to do. Kento, Nanami. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.